Mike, I think I meant to tell you this earlier, and then for whatever reason I didn't, and then we moved on. I'm just now noticing that I have giant wet stains on my shirt from my hair because I just got out of the shower a little while ago. But that's not what I was going to tell
Lactating?
you. Wait, what?
So you're lactating?
Yeah, I'm lactating off of my shoulder or my like collarbone.
That's not where it's not supposed to be.
Well, we're not we're all built in our own special way, Mike. But the other day, I like went to get coffee, and when I came back, I like wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize that there was a possibility Jen could be on a work call, and she was. And I walked in the house just going, like, whatever song was playing in my car, I was then singing the song into the house, but I've replaced every word with meow. So I was just like singing the song, but just like meow. I forget what song, and I was just like meow, meow, meow. And I walked in, and then I heard her on the phone. And I just go, "Oh shit, are you on the phone?" And she's like, "Yeah." And everyone just heard you say meow, 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 and "Oh shit, are you on the phone?" So yeah, I don't know. I think I was in the middle of telling you that, and then I just stopped saying those words for some reason.
Her mistake was, I mean, maybe she's actively talking. I am on mute unless people need to hear my voice. And even then, I
Yeah,
probably
same, 100%.
You know,
no, I do.
it is what it is.
Although I do leave myself off mute, and then people can hear that like I have South Park playing in the background. What do I care? I'm in my own house. You leave me alone. You called me.
Exactly. I mean, Mike has South Park playing right now. Actually, he doesn't. I don't know what it is, but you're playing something. You always have something on.
Yeah, I believe it's
Commercial right now.
Do you just always have that television on?
Pretty much. If I'm in this room, yes. Keeps me
Mike's
company.
all right. You're a 3-screen type of guy. You got, well, I guess 4 screens if you throw your phone in the mix. Are you?
I mean, if you wanted,
Oh man,
I can go quadruple, quintuple the tablet here.
Mike, there's no need for that many screens, but I also kind of love that you have that many screens. Mike was over earlier. We were in my yard, and I don't know why we started listening to old episodes of the podcast. I'm not sure the exact reason. Oh, we wanted to just see what because I knew Smash Brothers was the first episode, but we didn't know if it was Brawl or 4. So we just looked to see what Smash it was, and then we just went on a whole listening, just clicking on each episode, listening to the beginning, just to hear how many episodes it took for me to stop going, "Hey, welcome to the hey, welcome to the Best Control Podcast. I'm your host, Brenden, and joining me over here is Mike, and over there is Dom, and over there is Todd." And it like there's like a different windows of time where it's like for a little bit in the beginning it's just me doing that, and then at some point, I don't know, everyone started saying like different things each time, and like some of them are ridiculous. Like Dom's like howdy, or like I don't know, Todd's like Todd usually just copies whatever the person before him says, and it always elicits a laugh. But there was one episode that we got to that we listened to a little bit because the name of the episode was called like a pet store but for dot dot dot. And I was like, what the fuck is this episode going to be about? And we scrolled through the episode. We got to the part we were talking about. And then I like remembered the conversation. But do you remember this, Dom? You weren't on that episode, Todd.
I do kind of remember that. I mean, I don't remember how the conversation played out. I do remember a pet shop, but for I remember like that being a thing.
I thought it was a good episode. We were listening to it, like a good chunk of it. And like, it was basically,
Were we pitching an idea for something?
Yes, just for a fucking game about a pet store, but for other things. And it would be like,
Did we have somebody on with us?
no, it was just us.
I thought there was somebody else.
But you kept saying, like, basically the premise would be person would host the lobby, and then everyone else that joins the game would be items in that store, and they'd have to like try to get the person who hosts the lobby to pick them. And you were like, yeah, they just go in there and just everyone just be going, pick me, pick me, pick me. I don't know. It was a ridiculous fucking episode. Kept going back to forks for some reason. And Mike was very, very staunchly against the idea of forks being able to differentiate themselves.
I think I was against the idea of anything trying to I don't know how you would go forks, especially because they're forks. They're utilitarian. Like either you perform the function of a fork or you don't. I don't know how you sell yourself as a fork.
I mean, listen, that's like devil horns. That's hard mode. If you're trying to, open a fork lobby, you do something a little bit, with some stuff with features like a refrigerator, maybe just appliances in general. Like, it's a good idea, Mike. It's a good idea.
All right, well, start working on it.
I don't want to hear otherwise. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Fast Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we talk about old episodes of the podcast too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden, and joining me on this lovely Saturday evening is the legendary Mr. Cheese, the anime senpai, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
We're really just going down memory lanes with this?
Hey, might as well. Did you crack a beverage, Mike? Or are you tapped out?
I did not. So what happened was I got home, I put them down, went to go give Kat insulin and feed her, and then I think I took a nap. And I left all those things not in the refrigerator. That's basically the story one.
Get some ice cubes? Trying to chill those bad boys down?
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Okay.
Did you give him anything good?
This gave him a smattering of Cutwater. Oh, he said no, and a couple of Fabrizia. I mean, like, if you don't want them, bring them back. I'll drink them. Also joining us is the Fortnite father, Mr. Todd. Gary, shit's getting scary. How are you doing tonight, Todd?
I'm surviving.
Okay.
Surviving.
Okay.
On the tail end of vacation.
You hate to see it being over. I saw that your delivery went out though.
Which one?
The Newburyport one.
I did see that.
I'll tell you, not on the podcast.
I know how. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
all right,
never
yeah.
mind. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's fucking good for him. Also rounding us out this evening is the Disney daddy, Mr. Dominic 40. Dom, how are you doing tonight?
Howdy.
Bingo. Threw me off guard. Anyways, yeah, we got a good little nice episode for you tonight. We got the gang back. Todd took the week off. He's on vacation, but he's back. We're happy to have him. And yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. I don't even know what we're gonna do tonight, but we're gonna do it. Actually, we'll do some housekeeping first, because this is almost the end of the month, and this month's movie pick is Dom's double feature, which is Moulin Rouge and Hedwig and the Angry Inch. So if you haven't watched those films yet, you got about a week left to watch them, because we're going to talk about those on the next episode. So make sure you tune into those films so you can tune into the show. And if you miss watching the movies this week, then just pocket that episode for a later date and come back to it when you're ready. But we'll be talking about those, and we'll reveal the next pick, which is Todd's pick next week. So be on the lookout.
Look forward to watching a Jake Gyllenhaal film.
Whoa! You could just say it. Look forward to watching a bad movie. You can just say it.
Wait, did you know that in Hedwig or whatever, James Darmondy's in it?
I don't know who that is. James
From
Darman.
Boardwalk Empire.
I still
From
haven't watched
Boardwalk
it.
Empire.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch. I don't even know what this movie is, so I'm looking up this person.
From Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that's gonna help me. What's his name?
And I was just using his Boardwalk name, James Darmondy. I don't know what his name is in real life.
Oh, well, that literally doesn't help me.
Michael Pitt.
Didn't
Michael
he play?
Pitt.
Okay, Michael Pitt. Oops, I clicked on the wrong Michael. Too many Michaels.
I do know Michael Pitt.
Michael Pitt. I know oh, there it is. Oh, okay, that guy. He's like one of the main characters. At least early in the show. I don't know if that changes later in the show. I never finished Boardwalk Empire. But we are going to chat about those films. So if you do want to listen to that conversation, make sure you check out those movies before episode 321 rolls around. A couple of the housekeeping things. We've been on and off streaming all month for MG. I got a few other bigger dedicated charity streams coming up. I know that last night I helped out with Jesse, friend of the show, was doing a charity stream to raise money for abortion funds. We might be doing something else this week. We'll see. So keep locked into our social media if you want to tune into that. Donate, share, help, whatever you can. Things are obviously not in a wonderful place, so keep doing whatever you can do to help support people that are going to be affected by all these big changes happening in the country right now. So I think that's all I got for housekeeping. This episode of the podcast, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, you want to get yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the oven, you can head on down to 1 Washington Square, get yourself a delicious fatty, and educate yourself on these fatties by heading over to Goodnight Fatty on social media. And if you are like me and already got your cookies this week, you're feeling them this week because they are tasty town. We got Milky Way Midnight, Oreo cheesecake, and Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is a favorite of mine. I'm a big fan of the Fruity Pebbles cookie. So yeah, check them out. Let them know Pass the Controller sent you, and enjoy yourself some delicious fatties when you head on over. Before we get into some, I guess, bigger topics or whatever, wherever this episode takes us, kind of just flying at this point, I wanted to talk to you, Todd, about Neon White, but you weren't here last week. So, how are you feeling about Neon White so far? Because I haven't played it yet. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends of the show, a lot of people out there have been saying a lot of good things about this game. So I'm curious where you stand on this.
I love it so far. I think it's like perfect on Switch too.
Really?
Unsure, like, yeah, I'm playing it on handheld on Switch, and I read that it was initially made for Switch, and then I don't know if that's correct or not, but I was reading something today about it, but I'm kind of just running through it right now and not trying to get like crazy good scores. But like when I was at the hotel one of the nights, I was like trying to take over some of Mike's scores because I was like, oh fuck, Mike's got me on a couple of these, so I just like went back and started going after Mike's scores, and I think Grayson's got like the #1 spot across the board right now for like most of the levels. Yeah.
Wait, Mike, you have Neon White too?
Yeah.
Where was that last week?
Oh,
I don't think I bought it.
Oh,
last
okay.
week. I think I bought it. I don't know, sometime in the middle of the week.
What was the thing that, or is that just something you were already interested in, Mike, or was this something that your mind had changed?
it seems like a Mike game, minus like based on it just reminds me of Persona and like the the way it looks and the stylistic vibe of it.
I think when it was originally shown a while ago, like I was interested in it, and then there was another thing that came out that made me not sure about it, and then finally now, like right when it came out and people were talking about, I'm like, okay, never mind, this might work for me after all.
Okay, yeah. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah. Apparently Todd's overtaking my scores. I have to go back and look at some
Just
of
some
them.
of them, just a couple.
Mike secretly, like, in certain games, Mike secretly cares about like leaderboards and high scores, and this could be the one. This could be one of those things.
This is one of those games that gets me to play. It's kind of like Disc Room, where like I just want to keep on like taking over scores, and I think I'm glad. I was actually really glad to see that Mike was playing it because it was only all I saw was Grayson on. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to know that many people. I'm not going to be able to go against. And I'm like, oh, we got Mike now. All right, good.
Yeah. I need to download it. I'll download it this weekend and start taking.
Yeah, you'll
scores.
Love it. Yeah, you'll definitely love it.
I wish the leaderboard was like cross
Universal.
leaderboard with your friends on like Steam and stuff, because that's been kind of my holdup. Is like, I kind of want to like, because Jesse posts constantly about his scores, and I'm like, I want to fucking
those scores though. Those scores are scores we're not touching. They just look absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, like, really? They're that crazy?
Yeah, like. Yeah, all those. I was like looking at some of the scores, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm not ever gonna fucking do that." Like
okay,
I was like,
right. Good to know. Then I'll just beat all your scores then and feel good about myself.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I'll download it this week. Is Neon White anything of interest to you, Dom? Is that even on your radar or no?
I don't even remember which game it is, so I'll have to look it up.
It is.
Check it out.
It's not a roguelike, right? Like each level is constructed in a specific way, and you're just learning how to try to figure out how to like basically speed run the level.
There's pretty much like a set path, but you can also figure out ways to like go around the path and like to beat times and everything.
To decrease your time.
Yeah.
It's like Portal.
It's like it's like a card. It's almost like a card game mixed with like first person shooter. It's
weird.
Like each
okay, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
each card has like 2 abilities. So like the machine gun it's like a gun, but then if you press like the right trigger, it launches a bomb that blows up everything around it, and it can also launch you into the air. So there's like tons of like different ways to approach like.
Yeah, it seems like this game doesn't really have like a comparison. Like I can't think of a game that you could be like, oh, it's like this. Like it might borrow ideas and things from other games, but I think it seems like a pretty unique concept, at least from, I mean, I haven't played it yet. Maybe if I play it, I'll have a different opinion, but from what I've seen from other people, that seems to be the case, is that it's a rather unique game. So yeah, it's been on my list. I need to eventually download it. I've been kind of in a weird spot. I obviously Fortnite has kind of been taking a lot of time, but what else was I've been playing? I've been playing a lot of stuff on the Playdate. I've been sideloading some stuff because there's only 4 games. So the way the Playdate works for people who, because I mean the Playdate is a very niche thing, so it's not like a lot of people are going to be familiar with the thing itself or how the games roll out onto it. But if you have a Playdate, there's seasonal content, and I don't know if it's set on a specific time schedule, but every so often they will just basically add new games to your Playdate, and it'll just download automatically. You can delete them if you need to make space, but they just show up on your Playdate when they are available. And season 1 so far just has 4 games, and they're good, but they're also like, I think the strength of the Playdate is like they have some good games on there, and they have good games coming that are made by some rather notable indie developers that are potentially going to be really interesting concepts on that platform. But a lot of people have the ability to make games and then either sell them or just make them free, and people can just go on, download them, and sideload them onto their Playdate. And I think that's what's going to keep the community around this thing like fun and engaged, is that like there are just people making games and they can put them out there. And I've downloaded a few different ones. I got some recommendations from a few different folks on the internet that I'm friendly with or friends with. Bloom is one of the ones I've been enjoying a lot, which is like a narrative-based game where you also own a flower shop, and I've been just enjoying that, like kind of going through the dialogue and planting flowers and stuff and whatever. That's been pretty enjoyable, and it's like kind of based on real time, so I don't play it in like big sessions. I kind of just like pop in every once in a while and just kind of see what's updated and what's different. My flowers can be cut and sold and new ones planted and whatnot. But the standout by far for anything that I've played on the Playdate so far is a game that I showed Mike called A Joke Worth 99 Cents. And it is a very simple concept where the Playdate, if you're unfamiliar, has a little crank on the side. So it's like a very small, like, D-pad, 2 buttons, and then a crank that can come out of the side of the machine. And you don't have to use the crank. The crank doesn't have to be implemented in the games, but a lot of the games on there find interesting ways to use it. A Joke Worth 99 Cents is a game where you play with just the crank, and it is so funny. Like, it is a fun game, and it is just a very funny concept. And I feel like if I say too much, it could ruin like kind of the magic of the game. So I would say if you have a Playdate or you plan on getting a Playdate, that is definitely a game you should go get. It is $1. It is absolutely worth $1, if not more. And it is very fun. If you don't plan on getting a Playdate, you should just look up a video of what the game is. And maybe the game won't hit as much if you don't know, like I streamed it for Mike, so Mike could watch me playing it. So like, I don't know, maybe Mike would be a better, because he hasn't played it, but he has seen it. Does the concept of the game land without having played it, Mike?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
So it's a game you just play with the crank. It is dialogue heavy. It is very funny. I enjoyed it a lot. It's definitely in my opinion, a premier experience on the Playdate. But I've been enjoying my time with that. And then I've been kind of just like floating around looking for things. I want to start playing the Shantae games, so I've been like kind of waiting. I'm going to start Shantae 1 soon and just play through that whole game, and then hopefully I like them because I bought all of them. So I'm hoping that I like them. But I plan on doing that, and then as part of the charity drive, I started playing through, like, I'm committed to playing all of Babylon's Fall, and I have played through the first half of that game, and I am very much looking forward to playing the second half, simply so I can be done with the game, because I do not want to spend more time with that game if I don't have to, and I'd like to get it off my plate. it's a shitty situation for them because I think if it had more time and more resources, it probably could have been a good game, or at least a better game. Because it has some interesting ideas, but it's just ultimately kind of boring. The story doesn't seem to really be doing anything to interest me. In a lot of situations, the visuals are very, very bad for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, Babylon's Fall, not a fun game. What about you, Dom? Anything other than the old Fortnite?
Still playing through Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit farther in that this week.
I was gonna say that's like still like right. I'm like waiting to just jump in. I need to just jump in and play it.
On Mike's list too.
Did I put Kingdom Hearts on my list?
Just two specifically, or you?
Yeah.
No, the Kingdom Hearts collection.
Oh shit, Mike's going deep.
Good luck, Mike. Good luck getting through that first one.
I
feel like
I
feel like Mike will be fine playing the first one.
Just throw it on easy. Just put it on easy and bang.
I don't even think it's not that it's a difficulty. It's just so clunky. It's just
I would definitely put it on easy.
Yeah, just put it on easy and get it over
the story.
with. Yeah, just get it over with.
Yeah, maybe. Again, I've never gotten those children off of Destiny Island. Fuck those kids.
Yeah, right. That's like the worst part. Like that. Like
no, that is not the worst part. There are way worse parts of that game.
No, I know there's worse, but like just to start the game like that, you're like, oh, come on, it's just get me out of here.
There's no shame in throwing it on easy and just having a guide open to push you through to like get through. Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, coming to Kingdom Hearts at this stage of the game, where the first game is as old as it is, and there are so many games in the series, I think it is more beneficial to just get the story context and not necessarily play the game, because it is not a good game.
Try to understand the story.
Yeah, it is not a good game.
I hear from like diehard fans that 3 like story is trash. Like I feel like even like people who love the game think
they still games before 3.
Yeah, and they also still love it. Like I don't know if trash is the right term. I think it's more of it just doesn't live up to 2. But like, you haven't liked a Marvel movie in 10 years, and you still see all the ones that come out.
Nah, I still haven't seen Eternals.
You just watched Doctor Strange.
I did just watch Doctor Strange.
You've watched every other movie that's come out besides Eternals. And you haven't liked the MCU since fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, right, for real, probably.
Yeah, I need to get back to Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, and a new Disney mobile game came out. Disney Mirrorverse. It officially released this year. I think the beta's this week. The beta's been out.
Wait, is that part of Kingdom Hearts?
No, it's not. It's the same one that the toys are. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the game that the toys are based off of. It's a RPG with like Disney characters, but they're like, I don't know, like fantastic versions of themselves. So like Mickey is like an actual sorcerer. Sully's got like armor and
like the toys are really cool.
Yeah. The characters the character designs are really cool. I mean, it just officially launched a few days ago, so I'm not that far into it, but it's a mobile RPG.
Yeah.
It's what you would expect. It's just I like the character design. I want to see what the story does, so.
Yeah. I'll check it out. I've always wondered what the Mirrorverse toys were that I've seen, like whenever I'm in like Target or something.
There's some really cool ones.
I just assumed that they were related to Kingdom Hearts in some way. I didn't like look too deep into it. I was just like, oh, this is probably some fucking League of Legends bullshit.
It's weird that the toys have been out for like
I feel like a while.
Years. Like
while 6 months ago. Yeah.
While the beta it's like only while the beta was up, then they just released the game.
And I don't think I've seen the toys since then either. Ironically enough, like I go to Target.
I see some of the original set kicking around. There's been like 3 sets, and I haven't even seen a lot. Like, have you seen the blue one?
No.
There's a Tailspin Blue, and I haven't seen him except on like Amazon.
Weird.
I've only seen like Goofy and like Mickey. I think might be the ones I've seen.
Yeah, the Mickey one's dope. I like the Mickey design.
The Mickey one's good, yeah. Buzz was kicking around for a long time. There's a Jack Sparrow where like one of his arms is all skeleton.
we don't have to go into like, I know the movie's been out for a bit, but we don't have to go into the spoiler territory because I don't feel like making this a spoiler episode. But Todd, what did you think of Doctor Strange now that you've finally seen it?
I think I was saying before, it's like the first Marvel movie I enjoyed in for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked it a lot of like I'm a big Sam Raimi guy, so and I love seeing that little what's it called, cameo. I love that he just always has him in his movies. Fucking
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, no, I thought it was great.
Pizza Papa.
That the whole scene when they are after the part with the Illuminati,
Mm-hmm.
when like she's chasing them was just so Sam Raimi. Like reminded me of like the way the camera's moving and everything. I just fucking love that whole scene. Because I got spoiled. Everything got spoiled in that movie.
Yeah.
That was like the big stuff that happens in it, like with like the Illuminati and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved it, and it's so funny because not to jump right to the end, but like the very end, how it ends when like the third eye opens up on him. That is such a Sam Raimi ending to a movie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Drag Me to Hell. It literally ends on like this like same exact way. Like it's always like something horrific happens. You think everything's going good, and then boom! Like so many Sam Raimi's movies end like that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that to happen like that, so I kind of dug that whole part. But yeah, overall,
I guess we'll just quickly say, if you don't want to hear Doctor Strange spoilers, we're going to talk about Doctor Strange spoilers for the next few minutes. Yeah. So just skip ahead because I feel like the eye thing was maybe something, but we'll just say whatever we want now. Just say whatever you want.
Because usually when I get stuff spoiled for me, it's usually not as effective when I see the movie, and it's kind of like, not as good. But even having all that stuff spoiled for me, I still love the movie.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that actually didn't get spoiled for me.
I mean, the post credit scene with the character that shows up, that did not get spoiled for me. So I was like,
the mid credit scene.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The not throwaway one, wherever the throwaway one was first. Or second.
Whoa.
Yeah. Right.
The Bruce Campbell scene is not a throwaway scene.
I actually really liked. Like, I feel like the movie had a lot of just very interesting things that is like not typical for Marvel. Maybe it's typical for Sam Raimi, but it was just good to see like a different like lens in the MCU, which is nice. I thought Wanda was fucking fantastic. Like,
yeah, that movie's not comparable to any. Like, you can compare a lot of MCU movies and be like, yeah, they kind of follow the same formula, but that movie had me guessing, man. I didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know where it was going to go either. I was very, like, kind of on the edge of my seat. Like, where is this, like, leading to?
Yeah, it's like, how are you going to take her on? Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing with how he needed a body and then how he took over the zombie body, I was like, oh, that's fucking genius. That's great. Like, I was not expecting that either.
Were you expecting her, or I don't know, maybe this got spoiled for you. Were you expecting her to just straight up fucking... Again, spoilers. Were you just expecting her to straight up murder the fucking Illuminati? Like, I knew. I didn't know that was gonna happen. And when that started happening, I was like, oh, they're just fucking killing everyone. Like, they're just chopping people in half and whatever.
I saw two. I saw the Thunderbolt guy, and I saw the Mr. Fantastic when he was turning into spaghetti. Basically, those are the two that got spoiled for me. So I just assumed she killed the rest of them.
Yeah. Well, when the scene, which is like very striking visually, where Professor X goes into her mind, was so fucking good, where it's just like all white, awesome. And he like And goes out, and then the fucking red smoke, all so good. But like when that scene was happening, I just remember I looked at Jen, I was like, if they fucking kill Professor X right now, I'm like, just let him get away, just like everyone else can die, that's fine, but they don't gotta do this. And then she just like fucking snaps his neck, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, they
good.
Had to do that to us twice now with Professor X now, and Logan, and fucking this now. It's
wait. How did they kill him in Logan? I don't remember.
Remember the clone goes into the bed. The clone goes into the bed and stabs him with like he thinks it's Wolverine, and like he go.
Fuck! They're in like like farmhouse or whatever, right? Yeah. Fuck, man. Oh,
don't forget. The Last Stand where Jean blows him away.
I forgot about that. Turns him into like ash or whatever. I forget. Yeah, when he's in the house. Yep.
I forgot about that. I haven't watched Logan in a long time. That might be up for a rewatch soon because that movie is fucking good.
So good.
Damn.
The first hour and a half, the whole movie I think is incredible. But like the first hour of Logan is so fucking good. Like the beginning when he's like they're jacking his car, and he's just and he's just like on the ground and he can barely get his claws out, and he just like mangles every single person. So good. And the girl's so good in that too. I liked America Chavez too. I thought she was a great.
Yeah,
I
that she was
liked
good too. Yeah,
she was great. Great news. She's like, I don't think she's ever even acted before. She's been in like one other thing, but she was good.
yeah, I'm excited. I think there's a lot of things in play right now, and a lot of things that are not connected, at least that we are aware of. And I'm kind of excited for where that future of the MCU is taking us. But Kevin Feige, I don't think we talked about this, but Kevin Feige in a recent interview said, we will know in the coming months what the next quote unquote Thanos level threat is. So my assumption is that we're finding out in Thor, because me and Mike were talking about this. I don't know what else is next, or else me and Don were talking about it. I don't remember.
When is Quantumania?
It got pushed back, but I think it is next year.
It's next year? Okay. That was when he said that, I was like, Quantumania maybe? But yeah, maybe it is Thor.
Because there's no other movies this year, right? Other than Thor?
I'm confused. Did you guys see the most recent TV spot for Thor where it showed Rachel McAdams like sitting with Valkyrie? Like at a throne?
No. I
was,
knew there was a new one out, but I haven't.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yet.
Yeah,
I saw full clips from the movie that are being put up by like official Marvel from like other places in the world. Like the Jane like grabbing the hammer. Like I saw that like full clip, and it looks pretty.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
It looks pretty badass. Yeah.
So according to this, we got Thor on July 8th. Is Black Panther supposed to really come out in November?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Huh.
I'm surprised they haven't shown anything on that yet.
Maybe it's Black Panther that's gonna tell us where because we haven't gotten anything from that.
Isn't that supposed to be Namor though?
We have rumors.
He's supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
We have theories, but we have nothing official.
But we also didn't know who the bad guy was going into Doctor Strange. So
that's true. So yeah, I mean, it's either Thor or Black Panther, because Ant-Man is not until February of next year, and then I don't believe we're getting more shows, right? Maybe She-Hulk is a show we're getting this year.
Yeah, we're getting She-Hulk. Yep.
But I can't imagine that She-Hulk is going to be where they.
I Am Groot comes out in August.
It better not be that.
Wait, Brenden, did you get my text today that Roy Kent might be playing Hercules in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, in what? In Thor? Or like where?
Hercules
in Thor.
Is it in Thor?
I mean, it would make sense in either one, because I think he canonically sometimes dates She-Hulk too. So
I don't think he's in Thor though.
It would make sense for him to be in Mount Olympus.
Yeah, he's Zeus's son. He should be there.
I mean, I'm fine with Roy Kent being in the fucking MCU. Give me
the Roy Kent. Yeah, right.
Give me a Roy Kent skin in Fortnite. God damn it.
Yeah, Quantumania says February.
They're to kind of go off complete track from what we were just talking about, but my brain connected these two things for some reason. But Don the other day had shared that an upcoming Fortnite thing is being codenamed Waffle Warrior, so people are speculating that it's Stranger Things, and it's not really a spoiler, but I just won't say what the code name is for whatever reason. But there is another code name that's in that same data mine that people are suggesting is another Stranger Things character from the current season. So it could be possible that the next drop is that. But Waffle Warrior also just sounds like it could be a waffle-headed fucking Fortnite character.
Yeah.
So
has everyone here caught up with Stranger Things yet?
No. That's why I'm not saying much more.
I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Because I was so done.
I watched the whole Max scene, so.
Yeah, well, I was so done with Stranger Things until this season, and this season completely brought me back to season 1.
I'm actually surprised that Todd liked it, because Todd was very anti Stranger Things.
Yeah, 2 and 3 did nothing for me. Now it makes me want to go back and watch them all and maybe not be so hard on them.
Yeah.
3 was my least favorite, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again. 2, I got to the end of 2 and was like, I don't think I need to keep watching.
See,
2 kind of was whatever.
I will say maybe just try to find recap summary videos of 2 or 3 if you really don't want to watch them, because I think 4 is really that good. I think 4 is very good.
4 gets 4 is graphically violent too, in a good way. It's disturbing. It's very well done.
The budget I know that the budget they gave them for season 4 was bonkers, like ridiculous money budget, and they spent it. Like
they did well
four
with it.
is looks really good. Todd hates 11, but aside from that, I think the
She's
acting.
barely in 4 though.
I know.
Well,
Maybe not say more about the plot of 4, but
yeah, but that's probably why I liked it so much.
but I think the acting is good. But I also don't think 11 is a bad actor, Millie Bobby Brown. But yeah, I think 4 is really good. Like 4, I liked 4 so much that it has made me think, fuck, do I want to just rewatch at least season 1 of Stranger Things and kind of fill that gap? Even though I think the last part of it comes out July 1st.
Yeah, it's right around
So
the
next
corner.
week.
It's only 2 episodes, but they're both 2 hours long.
I know. Yeah, only 2 episodes. Here, watch a 4-hour movie.
Right.
Well, I know what I'm doing next weekend then.
Right.
But yeah, the other thing that I wanted to bring up, which is another thing I've been playing, which I am suggesting heavily to the group that this should be something that we all play together because I think it would be just a fucking blast, is Fall Guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've already been. I still play on PlayStation, but I've been playing on Xbox a ton now recently. Yeah. So
it's free to play now. It's on Xbox, on PlayStation, on Switch,
my first
PC.
match, I was so pissed. I played a match right before we left, and Amanda's like, "Hurry the fuck up," because like we were like the cards all packed, and I'm like, I downloaded. I'm like, I want to play one match. I jumped at the crown, and it fucking didn't give it to me. It gave it to someone else. I got to the very end. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh, I haven't played that mode yet. I've played so many. Yeah. I've played a bunch of matches, but I haven't gotten that level.
You know, you can set it so you can do like straight races, so you don't have to do some of the bullshit that you don't like. You can like set there's like I did straight races, and there's so many maps that I've never even played in that mode.
I was just playing. So last night we were playing in a group of 4, and I love, like, again, I might sound like I am not versed on the matter because I haven't played Fall Guys since it initially came out the first few months back when it was a PlayStation exclusive. I have not played it since then. So a lot of the changes and new things and things added to the game were new to me when I played it this week on Xbox. So I don't know when they actually added it, but you can play in squads now, and there's like 4-player squads versus other 4-player squads, and it's fucking great that's like an option.
Well, it's great too because now if you're playing solo, you don't have to do those stupid squad-based things anymore. They don't throw them into the solo thing.
That does so make it better too. So there's a lot of variety. I think it's a lot of fun, and like it's just chaotic. It's just a great game to play and kind of hang out. There was one match we played last night where we were in a squad game, and we were the only squad that survived in like round 3. So we won, but what I loved that the game did was it still gave us all a team win, but because all the other teams got knocked out like early when it shouldn't have been that way, it made us play against each other in one more round for like an extra crown, which was just great because it was just the 4 of us playing Hexagon, which is like one of my favorite ones.
That's my favorite. Yeah,
I love that one so much.
There's another one too. It's like an ice hexagon where it's 3 layers of ice.
Oh, really? I haven't played that one.
Yeah. So it's only 3 layers of ice, and once you get to the 3rd layer, everyone just drops. So like if you drop, you drop. It's not like you go down, down, down.
Yeah.
But the original Hexagon's hands
is really good.
Favorite.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good obstacle course ones now that were not in the game originally. Like they're just like they feel like they're super long. Like some of them have
the
laps.
Underwater ones.
Yes. Yeah. There's like cool. There's like really cool, fun things there. It's a good time. I will say a PSA because I ran into this problem. If you played, and this might be a niche problem for some people, but if you played Fall Guys initially, but have not played it since it got purchased by Epic, which I feel like most people who were playing Fall Guys probably are fine, but I was one of those people that played it for the first few months and then never went back to it, and then it eventually got purchased by Epic, whatever. If at that point it made everyone link their profile to their Epic account so that everything was, tracked in there. I didn't do that because I didn't play the game again. And when I booted this new version up that's available everywhere, I opened it on Xbox first. So it immediately linked my Xbox Fall Guys to my Epic account. So I lost all of my stuff. But so you can do what I did, Todd. If you go onto Epic's website, you can like basically sign in and then go into like support and just be like, hey, I want to merge my PlayStation to my Xbox because my Xbox is my main account, and they were like, okay, it will take about a week. I did that a couple days ago. It came through today, and I was just telling Mike, I just opened Fall Guys, and it popped like 40 achievements and gave me all my cosmetics. So
nice.
They'll merge the account for you. They just say they won't do it a second time. So it's like, make sure you know, whatever. But yeah, if you are like Todd or I and have found yourself in a weird pickle for,
because I bought a bunch of skins on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I spent a little bit probably too, but I also was just like, it could be kind of nice to just pop like 40 achievements right now for a game I already played. So, but I also wanted the cosmetics back. So, and if you, because you were like a person that played in the beginning, they give you this season's battle pass too, if you link your account. Shit. Yeah, okay. So you'll get like, I think this season has like Ezio from Assassin's Creed in there, so you'll get like that and a few other things.
Ezio's just making his rounds, huh? In every game. Oh, that's fucking Fortnite too, though, people. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're getting to that point where it's like we could just fucking play some trivia, wrap things up.
Wrap it up, do some trivia.
Let's see what we got.
Did you guys play trivia last week?
Oh, of course we did. You think because you're not here, you get a little. I
just want to have excuses for when I don't come back and win. That I'll be like, oh, okay, I can
there we go. Extra trivia while there it is. The truth comes out. Yeah, we'll keep this week a short and sweet episode. We'll keep it on time. Keep it on budget. So, for those of you who this is your first episode, welcome to how we end each episode this year, which is playing some video game trivia. We have a rotating at this point slew of games between What's in the Box and a few others. We keep track all year long with a scoreboard, and as it stands currently, Dom is in the lead in first place with 32 points, Todd behind him with 26, and Mike behind him with 21 points. I have 3 stumps, not playing for stumps. And we have some guest points on the board. Odell, 1 point. Kenneth, 10 points. Cam, 2 points. Mike Tundro, 1 point. Jesse Vitelli, 11 points. Eric, 6 points. And Kale, 3 points. Without further ado, we are going to do video game magazine ads. So in this game, I will read the video game magazine ad, and the first person to get the game gets the point. Ad number 1. Go forth and kick ye some butt.
That's it.
The most anticipated game of all time cometh to this console. Rules, nay. Referees, double nay. Carnage and mayhem, yeah.
Wait, game or console? We're saying right now it's a game.
Have ye what it takes? This is a game.
A game, okay.
Is it Castle Crashers?
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Was it called For Honor?
It is not For Honor.
That was a game.
That is a game, yeah. But it's not For Honor.
Yeah. Was there anything else you have to read, or was that it?
That is everything. Go forth and kick ye some butt. The most anticipated game of all time cometh to this video game console. Rules, nay. Referees, double nay. Carnage and mayhem, yeah. I don't know why it says yeah instead of yay. I don't know why that's aggravating me.
Yeah.
Have ye what it takes?
I feel like I can picture this, but I feel like it's an older game, like much older.
I have definitely seen this ad myself in person.
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely seen it.
Game of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that's real, though. Referees, nay. Kick some butt, yay. I feel like this is an older game, like much older than what we're probably guessing.
So there is a very similar ad for this same game that has some different text. I can read that as well if you would like me to.
Sure.
Why not?
Potatoes of coach, prepare ye for a mashing. The most anticipated game of all time cometh.
It's not Castle Crashers?
No. The most
Right.
anticipated game of all time cometh to this video game console. Use thy wits in 360 degrees, or be torn to bits in 360 degrees. Have ye what it takes?
I feel like you're gonna say this and I'm gonna be pissed, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to guess this.
Any guesses?
I have nothing, but I'm also probably. I mean, I'm sure the.
Did Behemoth make another game like Castle Crashers, Mike?
Yeah, but so I don't know why they would use the language that's using.
Well, no,
the
like
old
did they make another game with like those characters?
Oh, those
I don't
characters.
think so. Well, they did that like board game thing, but I don't think those had those characters in it.
I
Like,
don't
Yeah.
think so.
Some of their games after you may get you can get skins for them, but they're not in those games.
I don't know. It does read like a Behemoth ad.
I can picture the magazine ad.
I will give you a context clue. This game came out in 1998.
I wasn't even
That
born
makes no
yet.
sense. Yeah.
Wasn't even born yet.
You weren't even born yet.
I was 32 in 98, so let me think. 98. What was I doing in 98? I always have to bring it back to this. I was a junior in high school. All right.
Yeah, you're probably
did I
smoking
play?
a doobie behind your high school.
Oh shit!
Nah, I wasn't
Smoking a
I wasn't
doob.
pot heavy then. The weed didn't start till late senior year. Fuck. I'm trying to picture what I played then. I was a PlayStation guy then, I think. PlayStation 1 or 2?
I can assure you all that the three of you know this game,
Yeah, I'm sure.
and at
I know a lot of
at least two of you have played it. I do not know if Mike has played this game, but he definitely knows this game.
98.
Go forth and kick ye some butt. The most anticipated game of all time cometh to this console. Rules, nay.
Anticipating jack shit.
Referees, double nay. Carnage and mayhem, yeah. Have ye what it takes?
Did you say something about ripping off limbs, or was that the other
Is it a
one?
Shrek game?
It is not a Shrek
Shrek
game.
wrestling.
I guess it's too early for a Shrek game,
I
right?
think it's too Shrek. I think Shrek came out in 2000.
2001.
Yeah. Fuck.
What year did
So
A
mad at
Knight's
me.
Tale come out?
Probably around that
Knight's
time.
Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say around that
I don't
time.
know. I'm off the tracks at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Is this a stump?
The most
Might be a
anticipated
stump.
game of all time.
I will say this. There are definitely some things in these ad reads that do not really give you anything. So you need to parse what you think might actually give you some sort of way forward.
Can you read it again?
I think it's. Yeah, read it one more time.
I gotta pull it back up.
In a world.
Go forth and kick ye some butt. The most anticipated game of all time cometh to this console in 1998. Rules, nay. Referees, double nay. Carnage and mayhem, yeah. Have ye what it takes?
Seems like it's some sort of fighting game.
That's what I was thinking too, but I was like,
I mean, I feel like
I feel like that's too late.
Is it Mortal Kombat 2?
no.
Is it Rayman Legends?
No.
Is it a Rayman game?
No.
Okay.
This
I
game
think you might
does
have
have it does have multiple entries in it though.
From the second you read the first line, I was like, I fucking know this, but I'm definitely not going to get this.
This specific game has also been remastered and re-released within the last, I don't know, 8 years.
Let's see. Remastered in the last 8 or so years. Came out.
Good luck. There's been it's been like 90% remakes these last 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, and it came out a little over 20.
98. Yeah.
I guess.
I think you got a stump.
Do you want me to slowly reveal more clues until someone gets it? I feel like if I give more clues away, it's going to just point someone towards the direction of the game.
Getting it? Yeah.
It is up to the panel.
I don't care.
I'm more than happy
Whatever you
to
guys wanna do.
push it forward.
Whatever you guys want to do. I'm fine with pushing it forward. I'm fine with more shit.
Let me see. Let me see if I can give some more context clues that might help.
98, so that means either N64, Dreamcast, or PS1, I think.
Not PS2, right? Wait, PS2 I think came out around that time too. I think yeah.
It might have. I honestly don't know what came out first.
I think I want to say I got PS2 in like junior or senior year of high school. I can't remember.
IGN gave this game a 10 out of 10. GameSpot
Oh,
gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Metacritic score is currently sitting at 99%.
wow. It must be, no, never mind.
Is it Tony Hawk?
No.
Tony Hawk 2? No, I don't know. I feel like Tony Hawk's like the highest rated game on Metacritic. And I can't remember what the other one is.
Let's see.
Pokemon. Pokemon's my highest rated game on Metacritic.
I can say. What can I say?
Is it a console exclusive?
It is, Mike.
Oh, it is. I thought when you read the second ad that you had said it was for a different console.
Yeah, I thought it like it came to other consoles or something.
Sorry,
is it
no.
an arcade
I
game?
am just when I say this console, I'm just like I don't want to say
Gotcha.
the console name.
Yeah.
No. When you had said I'm going to read a second ad, I thought you had said it was for a different console.
No. Sorry. No. It is for the same game. It was just a very similar presented ad. It's just not the same ad.
Is it Ocarina of Time?
It is Ocarina of Time.
That's what stopped me from saying Ocarina of Time the whole time.
Because you specifically were like the most anticipated game of all time. I'm like, all right, someone's gonna say it right now. Someone's got to say Zelda.
I don't get the
The ad does not really.
I feel like
Okay,
Nintendo
too
ads
much.
in the 90s were always like,
weird.
yeah.
They saw what Sega was up to and was like, we can do this, right?
Yeah, they were doing what Sega don't.
It's like it don't. That gives Dom
Yeah.
the point. Ad number 2. In search of ancient secrets, they will find an unstoppable foe. Earth will never be the same.
That's it.
That is it.
Final Fantasy 7.
No.
Sonic Adventure 2.
No.
Adventure Battle, Mike. Is it Adventure?
No.
Like the game
That-
Adventure?
Yeah, with the goose.
No, it's not Adventure with the Goose. I will read another ad for the same game.
Secrets.
They don't want to destroy our planet, just mankind.
Oh, fuck.
Earth will never be the same.
Destroy all humans?
Fuck.
No.
What did Dom say?
Destroy all humans.
That's not what I was thinking, but I feel like that's a solid guess. Say that one again, please.
They don't want to destroy our planet, just mankind. On November 9th, Earth will never be the same.
Oh, remember the 9th of November.
It is not Halo.
There it is.
Can we get a year?
You want to give me you want the full release date? You got November. I think that's like pretty. I think that's better than getting the year, in my opinion.
Well, let's see. The game. They want to destroy all humans, but it's not the game Destroy All Humans.
Thanksgiving?
What?
Thanksgiving, the video game.
Prey?
Oh, you said November was important.
Prey?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. It's not Prey. There are a couple of reasons why November is important.
Releases.
Independence Day, the video game.
No.
Is there even a video game?
Sure, there is by now.
I was gonna say, I feel like there has to be. There definitely was, actually. I think I remember playing one.
This game released November 9th, 2004.
2004. Okay. Where was I in 2004?
I don't know. Jet setting across.
I was playing Xbox, the original Xbox, in 2004.
Oddworld.
No.
Halo 2.
It is indeed Halo 2.
I don't know why I just didn't say it.
Again, you don't get penalized for wrong answers. I don't know why you're not saying it.
I don't know why I didn't. Wait, Halo 2 is 2004 because I played Halo 1 in 2002 probably 2001. I don't know. 2002.
So when I said Halo and you were like, November is important. No, the year was important because I needed to know which Halo game it was.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty sure the first 3 Halo games at least all released in November.
Released in November.
Okay. The third and final game ad. Oh, whoops. Oh, there it is. There's a reason nightmares happen in the dark.
Ooh.
Mankind has no one else to turn to, nowhere else to run. The planet is falling apart. Its people cornered with... This is very small text. Its people cornered within the only safe area remaining. The blank, blank, blank has risen, and they won't stop coming. They won't stop killing. The government turns to whoever they have left. The sick, the wounded, the imprisoned.
Dying Light?
No. An inmate named blank, blank. Once left to die, he is now humanity's last hope. He can take comfort in but one fact. The human race isn't extinct yet.
It's not Riddick, is it?
Nope.
I don't know if that's the name of the game. No,
We
exactly
have
right.
we have said
an ad
more
for Riddick.
more film.
Well,
we have
Riddick's
said
like
more
popular
movie
game.
titles than we have.
No, but Riddick's like a popular game. I forget who
Is
made
it?
it. I think I forget. It was like people love that game.
It's funny, too. I was trying to look to see if it was an actual ad or if it was just someone made on the internet. But one of the Halo 2 ads I found said, movies will never be the same after November 9th. And I was like, I don't know if this is a real ad. It could have been. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But
Can you repeat that again? This one.
oh, you piece of shit.
Sorry.
There's a reason nightmares happen in the dark. Mankind has no one else to turn to, nowhere else to run. The planet is falling apart. Its people cornered within the only safe area remaining. The blank, blank, blank has risen, and they won't stop coming. They won't stop killing. The government turns to whoever they have left, the sick, the wounded, the imprisoned. An inmate named blank, blank, once left to die, he is now humanity's last hope. He can take comfort in but one fact: the human race.
For Triple X?
No.
This isn't that Bruce Willis game that came out a long time ago, is it?
Bruce Willis game. I don't. No.
He was like the face of the game.
Oh,
like,
no.
And it's not
The human race isn't extinct yet.
yet. In a world.
In a world.
Oh, Halo 3. Duh.
Nope.
It'd be funny if you're like, yeah, actually.
No, I was gonna do Halo 3 before I
Halo
switched
2.
to Halo 2 because that's just what I was gonna do. But I think Halo
Yeah.
3's ads are.
Too
I
easy.
think their marketing was very specific.
Yeah.
So if you like remember their ads, you would. I'm not to say I won't do it at some point, but I think they had very specific words for their ads. And Halo 3 was like one of the biggest anticipated video game launches of all time. So there was a lot of marketing for that game.
Much like Ocarina of Time, it was highly anticipated.
Most anticipated.
Most anticipated.
I know this is the wrong answer, but I'm just going to say it anyways because I'll shoot. Alone in the Dark.
Nope. Again, you don't get penalized for wrong answers, so you should always.
Dying Light 2.
No.
Dying Light.
I said
No,
Dying Light
it is
already.
not
That's
Dying
why I
Light.
said
you
Dying
did.
Light 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you did.
I can say that this game is a console exclusive.
Exclusive.
Days Gone.
No.
Uh,
Oh my
There's a reason
goodness.
nightmares happen in the dark.
Dead Rising 2.
No.
Were any of the Dead Rising games console exclusives?
Dead Rising 1 was. Dead Rising 1.
Also, Dead Rising 3 was.
Oh, yeah.
It was a
Was it-
launch
was it?
exclusive for Xbox.
It was
It
a
was-
yeah.
It was such a
but
bad game.
They're not
actually-
anymore, right?
Well, whatever Dead Rising came out, it was like a launch game for Xbox One. I think it stayed an Xbox exclusive. I don't think it ever went anywhere else.
That game needs a remake, the original Dead Rising. I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't sound like zombies, though. I don't know.
I can give you another fact about the game, or I can give you the date.
Do the date, unless anyone else wants something different.
Date's fine.
This game released in 2006.
Is it Doom 3?
It is not Doom 3.
2006.
What was I doing in 06?
That's why I have to like pull it back to that every time. I was working a horrible job. The Darkness?
No. Damn. Yeah, Dead Rising 3 was a day one Xbox game.
I think I played
Was
it
it-
like 20 minutes ago.
Was it exclusive though?
I'm pretty sure it was exclusive.
It might have come to place.
I
like,
probably
later on,
shouldn't be
but-
googling, but
Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating. If he gets the answer, we know what he's doing.
oh, is it Dead Rising 3?
Dom gets the point.
Two thousand six.
It is still exclusive.
So 2007 was BioShock, Modern Warfare 2. So 2006.
This game,
Console exclusive. Oh, fuck. What's the name of it? Fuck. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
This game has also been remastered.
Oh, okay. That answers my question on that one then. Because I was gonna say Resistance, but
It is not
that didn't get
Resistance.
remastered. It's been remastered, huh? 2006. Fucking everything's been remastered.
We're out of good ideas. We're out of new ideas.
This, I don't know. I feel like if I give any more clues, it reveals too much.
I feel like the ad reveals a lot, but I'm not.
It does,
getting
yeah,
a
right.
lot.
I feel like it's my type of game too.
This game is rated M for mature.
Oh, I don't.
I
play
feel like
rated
that's not a
M games.
surprise, but
I'm a child.
Oh fuck! I don't want to say this because I might get fuck you guys if this is 6.
You better say the right one.
I know that's the problem. Fuck. Did you say it was an exclusive?
it is indeed an exclusive.
Yeah.
Gears of War 3?
It is not Gears of War 3.
Gears of War 2?
It is not Gears of War 2.
I forgot what the fucking thing
Gears of
was.
War?
It is
Gears of
Gears of War.
Was that 2006? So it didn't sound like. I
It
felt
is
like
2006. I also am very confused when I said this game has been remastered and you said Gears of War 3. I'm like, I don't know why you're saying Gears of War 3.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even thinking. I forgot about you said the remastered.
It is indeed Gears of War.
2006, man. I thought that was like 2003. Man. So 1, 2, 3. I got to say all 3 without anyone else saying something.
I made a face too after you said 2. I was like trying to stare at my microphone. I'm
You
like,
said 2, and I was like, you stopped at 2. Like, I do not know Gears of War well enough for me to be like, he must have stopped at 2 because it wouldn't have come out earlier than that.
Yeah, like
in the year and everything. You might have.
I thought it was like I thought that
If you work backwards from 3 and you stopped at 2, then literally,
that's the way to do it.
Would have been too early.
That's the way to do it. You know, work your way backwards. Like
that.
Be super confident about your first pick.
Oh yeah, okay. It must not be the other one. That leaves the week with Dom at 34, Todd at 27, and Mike at 21. Thank you all
baby.
so much for listening to this week's episode 320. Blaze it. I don't know. Thank you to all these lovely people for joining me every week as they always do. Follow everyone at Mycopath, at Toddy by Nature, at PTC_OneLittleSpark. Follow everything we do at Pass Controller on Twitter and on Instagram, as well as on Twitch. And you can find everything else we do at passthecontroller.io. And until next time.